Welcome back, guys. This is Ankit. So today we are here again with the new task of the Spark Foundation Task 8. So in this task, we have a link where we can download the .csv file dataset. So in this task, we are here to find that find the identify of patterns and possible results of COVID-19 situation. We are already aware about it. So we have a data of every country, and we will find the reasons of spread and as well as the charts and everything. And guys, if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe and like and press the bell icon. And first thing, let me tell you. So this is the last task of the Spark Foundation of Data Science and Business Analytics. Okay. Okay. So let's start. So first, in the first line of our code, we just need to import the basic required libraries like pandas, numpy, and matplotlib, and pylab, and cbon. Okay. So in the second line, we are here and we imported the dataset from our local machine using the pandas. So we have imported here, and then this is the just we we have used the df.tail as for the dataset from check the dataset from below. So this is our shape of our dataset, and this is all the columns inside our dataset. So there are multiple columns. This is overall information of our dataset, like all the columns with the data types and everything. And we can check the null values using the df.info. And then this is the basic statistical overview of our details of our dataset. So this is the count the number of rows of our dataset using the df.count. So here all the columns with the number of rows. Also, we already found using the this line of code also, like .iso code. This is the value. Okay, and then so in the next line we will check the duplicate values of our dataset. So there is number of duplicate rows is 65. So now after dropping the duplicate values, we have used df.head for display the dataset again, and then used the df.isma and .sum for the sum all the null values. Okay, so all the columns with the sum of null values. And then this is the data visualization part. We have used the histogram uh, for the analysis report and relationship between all the features. And then we have used this line of code, found the most affected continent. So Africa is most affected continent by COVID-19. And then uh, the next line of code represent the top 10 countries by most deaths. And then this line will help you to find the last day of each country we are having the last 5 cases. Okay, and then this is the maximum cases of each countries where we have used total cases. So this is to found the top 5 countries of having the maximum cases. And then we have plot a graph where all the first 10 countries having the maximum cases. And this is the analysis of COVID cases in Asia. So we can remove this cell. So this is the analysis of Asia continent. So first we will show you Asia from this data set. Okay. So then we will show you some basic and most valuable column like total cases, new cases, total death, and everything. And this is the total test per day. And then we have plot a graph between total test and with respect to the date. Okay, you can clearly see. Okay, in the next line, the similarly we have plot a graph uh, between the total cases versus and the total death. Okay, and we clearly can see where the cases is increasing as well as the death is also increasing. And the, using the next line, we have plotted one more graph uh, between the total test versus the positive rate. Okay, so used total death versus the new deaths per million. Okay, so this is my observation. Please read. And then we have uh, plotted a heat map for checking the correlation of data set. And now turn to check in India. It's our country. So India, where this is the data set, we have found the data in India only. Okay, so you can see the ISO code and continent Asia and the location is India. And this is the last five rows of data set. And this is the total cases per day. And the similarly, we have found the total cases of last 5 days. And this is the total test per day. This is the new cases per day. So we have just used the same line of code, just the small changes is required here. And then the new deaths per day. And this is the new cases per day. And similarly new cases. So this we have used all the this India columns. So now turn to check the top 10 information about the total cases and the new cases where you can check the other information also. So use the death and the total cases and the new cases.